Hey guys, welcome to the Silver Report. Today is Thursday, February 9th, 2017. Gold is currently trading at $1,234.40. Silver is currently trading at $17.77. And let's get into some of the economic factors that will be playing a part in the price of precious metals. Now, first off, we see inflation is already beginning to set in within the United States. We see that the Federal Reserve is coming out and they're warning that Americans are in for a nasty surprise with this inflation, that we are going to see effects. The other day we did a chart and we were discussing the dynamics of the increase of the money supply and the fact that inflation and price of consumer goods has not kept up. We are in to see a massive change in the price of goods in the United States. And one thing that is being discussed is this strong dollar policy. And I wanted to bring it up because one or two things needs to happen. The value of the dollar needs to go down or inflation is going to overtake us. And why trade tariffs and trade policy are going to be playing such a factor in this is because they're not enough. Trade tariffs and isolation is necessary. China is overtaking the United States and by 2050 will be the largest economy in the world. They are using the American economy and American money in order to build their empire. And why trade will incite panic and inflation very rapidly, it's due to the rush to buy anything American. Because of the increase, even a tariff of 20% on goods that are imported into the United States will cause a rush to buy anything American, and their production capabilities at current wages will cost more. This will translate to drastic rises in price of goods. Drastic rises in price of American goods. Because then they will have, in essence, which is great for our economy, but they'll have a monopoly on manufacturing within the United States. Intel's meeting about job and a new production plant, about jobs that they just had. He said they were waiting to announce plans. They were asked if they were going to bring other production back to the United States, if they were going to transfer their company back to the United States. And you could see his workaround answer. He was not willing to go and to discuss his answer openly because the answer is no. He said, this is about expansion. This is about creating something new. So this is about buying your pass into the American market. That's what this really is about. The jobs, I applaud. It's great to have jobs, 3,000 jobs. But this company was keeping the door open in preparation of these tariffs. And the only way to avoid inflation's impact is a devalued dollar. Both scenarios are looking good for silver and gold prices because both will push the large players into the silver market, which performs better. It's very volatile, but better gains because they're not gaining interest. Inflation or devaluation is depleting their fortune. Silver has been the go-to in inflationary cycles. This further going to exacerbate the bond issue we have right now. A lot of large money during the crisis, during the great stock crash in 2008, it moved into the bond market. And these 10-year bonds are becoming mature. The issue is this massive volumes of money have been stagnant. 0% interest rates. They've had very low returns in the bond market. This is massive amounts of wealth. This money will begin to move into more secure stores, especially since the market is not looking safe at all. It's so overvalued right now. It is looking like we're waiting for a collapse. It shows the effects of inflation. But this money, it was pushed into the bonds because of the panic. Silver is a much safer store, and gold, to prevent the shock of the coming inflation. This cycle will be triggered by this deglobalizing of the world economy. The only solution, and we spoke in the previous video about why that's unstoppable at this point. The idea, its time has come. It's not going to be stopped. It's going to happen. And it's going to change the way that your world operates. The only solution is sound money. And take action. Somebody brought that up in the comment as a suggestion. Take action. Call your local representatives. Call your senators. Create campaigns to have others call. A lot of people, including politicians, they become very rich from this Federal Reserve scam. That's what it is. It's a scam. They can print money. They knew it was destined to fail. These systems fail 100% of the time. Fiat money systems, freely floating fiat money systems, fail 100% of the time. The question is just when. And they knew that this was coming. They always fail, and it ruins countries. It won't be an event to celebrate. You won't sell your silver. It will be so valuable. This fiat system has crossed the point of no return. It's top heavy. The next step is currency collapse here in the United States. And this is being sped up by the fact that these countries are leaving the dollar. It's backed by oil. It's backed by force, by military might. And these countries are leaving the dollar as we speak and announcing it publicly. This is a major crisis. Your world is going to change because of this. This matters for every American, everyone in the world. The destruction, the devaluing of the US dollar affects every person in the world. This is going to be a massive worldwide event. Since 1969, the dollar has lost 96% of its purchasing power. 96%. And when it comes to saving, this is devastating for most, where Social Security was valued in a different dollar. The times that you were working and saving for your retirement, the dollar has devalued so much just in this little 40-year, 50-year span that you're not even able to retire. It's a different dollar. This is why we're suffering such drastic issues on retirement. $100,000 just doesn't last very long anymore. I remember when I was small and I was a boy, I asked my dad, how much is $1 million? And he said, it's enough that you don't have to work the rest of your life. And that's just not true anymore. It's not that much money. And it's because of the vast amount of this printing of money. Silver is a safe alternative to be able to preserve wealth through this transition and more through this inflation. We see that it's set for gains regardless of how the stock market does because they've already printed the money. They've already brought this massive amount of fake paper currency into existence and have devalued the purchasing power. We've seen it decline by 96% and it's going to continue on this path. Nothing will change it at this point. We've passed that point. The only thing that will change it is sound money. The only thing that will save these economies is sound money. And it's looking like these politicians are not really looking into that option. They don't want to hear that option because, like I said, these politicians have gotten rich from this Federal Reserve scam. They've gotten rich. So they're going to ride this ship all the way down till it sinks. And it's kind of like the Titanic in that movie when it was going down and it was sinking. And they had the guys up there playing the violin to keep everyone calm. They knew the boat was going down. They knew there's not enough lifeboats for everyone. They just want to keep everyone calm while this ship sinks. That's what we're watching. That's what this news is. It's no longer to inform the American public. It's no longer to keep people informed. But there's a war on what they title fake news because they want to keep the people in darkness. They want to keep them calm so they can just make a little bit more money. No, this day of reckoning is coming. It has come. It's irreversible, the effects of money printing. And it fails every time. Hard assets are the only way to escape the effects that will be devastating when you begin to walk into the store and your dollars are no longer purchasing goods. When you begin to walk into the store and a gallon of milk costs $20. When your groceries cost you $5,000 because dollars mean nothing anymore. It will get to the point where you're not even able to purchase goods. That's what we're facing. That's the seriousness of this problem. And it's either the government goes to sound money or the world goes to sound money after this collapse. Which is why at these extremely low levels, the price hasn't gone up that much since the rise, because we look at the bottom that it's holding is significantly inflated compared to where we were back in the 90s. But the reason is because of the printing of the money. The value always will go up because the value of the dollar will always decrease. They must always print more money. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos just like this. Like the videos. Leave me a comment in the comment box. I appreciate it so much, guys. And remember, stay safe. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining me again. I told you we had something special coming up. So what we're going to do, I just got a nice package in the mail. Got two brand new 2017 Canadian Maples. Man, I love these coins. What a beautiful coin that is. Oh, I guess you're wondering about the title of the video. That's right. This is Free Silver February, guys. And I figured since the channel's been doing so good and picking up so many subscribers, I thought it was time to give a little something back to my audience. So for every person who subscribed, all you have to do, guys, is comment on 3 different videos the message Free Silver February. And for everybody who types the message Free Silver February in 3 different videos, each 3 videos, you're entered in for a chance to win one of these brand new silver Canadian Maples. Brand new, never touched by human hands. Well, at least since they've been in my possession. Brand new spotless coins. And they're yours, guys. I'll pay shipping. So if you want to partake in the contest, all you gotta do is be subscribed. Type in Free Silver February. I'll make it even sweeter. Every 3 videos you post that comment in, you're entered in. So there's no limit. The only limit is the amount of videos because it's gotta be on 3 separate videos. Alright, and I'll make it even sweeter since the channel's been doing so well, guys. And if you're new to this channel, we talk a little bit about politics, a little bit about the current economic crisis we're facing that they're trying to ignore. It's kind of one of those fake news sites they've been warning you about. So this is what I'm going to do, guys, since it's been doing so good. If we surpass 1,000 subscribers, which I'm assuming we will, at the current rate, we'll blow past that before the end date, February 27th, 2017, I'm going to double it. So you get 2 ounces of silver, and even more than that, I'll throw in 5 mercury dimes. Absolutely free. I'll pay shipping, and we're going to do the drawing live, guys. Good old-fashioned pull names out of a hat. You know what I mean. So here's your chance, guys. If you want to enter in, it's not that difficult for all my audience, all my faithful subscribers. Everyone who's subscribed, all you have to comment is Free Silver February, and you're in. All right, but thank you guys for joining me. This message is effective January 27th, 2017. Let the games begin.